in Dr. Andrea O'Connor's latest video. She's touring for a restaurant that she likes. Somewhere, I think in Paradise Valley. That's actually like Northeast Phoenix. There's quite a few, resorts that are similar to that. Not exactly. They vary a little bit. They're all very, very interesting. I'm thinking most of them probably have a ghost or three. I know two or three places that have ghosts. They're not the mean, nasty ghosts. They're just the ghosts that have fun. I've got a ghost here that hides stuff. I've had ghosts hide stuff and bring stuff back when I ask nicely. And I don't care if they're here. I don't care if they watch. I never see them. They don't frighten me. Knowing that the ghost here doesn't really scare me. Next thing I'm going to cover, one lady doing the single female RVer is going around saying that they're closing the BLM land to RVers. Now, as far as I know, she's the only one doing it. She got a video where she has an officer telling her, to park only in designated parking spots. And he said, I'll give you 10 minutes, I'll give you a citation. And she goes, it'll take me 20 minutes to move. He goes, okay, I'll give you 20 minutes, I'll be back. And if you're not here, I'll give you a citation. But as far as I know, she's the only one saying this. She's this is clickbait. This is another RV, another single female RVer has come out and probably, I'm not going to identify her. You can find out who these two ladies are. She's probably come out and tagged her and said she's the only one doing this. This is not a thing. See, it's clickbait. It's being the poor little me. It's what's the other word I'm trying to think of? A drama queen. She's being a drama queen. That gets YouTube videos though. Being clickbait, being a drama queen. The poor little me gets YouTube videos. I don't know why it should, but some people are attracted to that type of thing. Last thing I'm going to cover now. This area, India, was it 171, 161, something like that. It's 2 months ago, something like that. That's where the plane. It's American-built Boeing 787, flown by Indian Airlines. It got up out of New Delhi or Mumbai or someplace like that for London, I think. It got up a couple hundred feet, and then it just suddenly lost power and then plummeted back down, killing everybody except one British guy. That guy's got guardian angels or something watching over him. That guy that survived that. Now they're saying there's two scenarios. The more likely is that the pilot deliberately cut the fuel switches off, and then another pilot called him out on it. He said, "No, I didn't do that." Then he turned it back on again, but by that time it was too late. It was irrecoverable, and the plane crashed and burned and killed, I don't know, a couple hundred people, as I remember. Now, they're saying it's also possible that the switch has some mechanical problem with it. Now, it's a switch. You got to pull it out, and then turn it on. And then once it's on, you got to pull it back out again, and then you have to turn it off. So it's almost a deliberate act, and there's just some major mechanical fault with this switch. Considering the fact that this plane had flown just very shortly before this, I think if there'd been a problem with it, I think they would have known that. Now, if that is an issue with that switch, because they said very similar switches on other planes had some slight mechanical problems with it, so that is possible with the mechanical failure of the switch. Or maybe it was. It's unlikely two switches would fail at the same time, though. I don't know. It almost seems like this one pilot had severe mental issues. Both scenarios are very, very scary for the flying public. How many other pilots out there have suicidal issues? Now, the problem with the pilots, if they seek out psychiatric help, they're going to lose their pilot's license. They're not going to be able to fly. They're going to lose their livelihood. So that's a major. The airline industry need to change that. Needs to make that open so that pilots are free to seek mental health, and maybe this situation will make a major change in the way that's addressed. I'm kind of hoping that, irregardless of the situation, I'm hoping that pilots that do have mental health issues are allowed to. Now that would probably be contingent upon the advice of a psychiatrist. If it would be up to a psychiatrist to certify if the pilot were mentally healthy enough to operate an aircraft. That's my thoughts. Okay, still love this crazy world. Still love all of you. Bye-bye.